know a couple real killers who be shooting shit just to get a name. Brody posted on the block, selling wise hot, all this shit can make a change. Young nigga trying to make some change, got me plugged in like a microwave. Gotta uncharge the bike, have it untarp, you know. Ooh, look at that exhaust, boy. On game. I was telling y'all, these are them sliders I was telling y'all about. So they're my design completely. It's a two-piece design, and it has to be that way because of the way the rod goes through the barrel. So basically you just unscrew it right here. Unscrew that. And you're gonna take the rod out and you're gonna add you a washer once you install it. So it's gonna go base, washer, rod, and nut, and then this. Just like this. Now, unfortunately, I don't have one directly on the other side. Let me get this in here real quick. It's not that hard. So I'm just doing it with one hand. Can't get it. There we go. Okay, so like I was saying, I didn't put one on the other side yet because, like I said, this is a prototype, and it would fit right here. So y'all, look at this shit right here. Oh my God, I've never seen nothing blow up like this. Like, I'm talking about whole Conrad smack. Now, I'm pretty much speechless right now. You good? I'm sorry. Like, this is what I told Bay. I said the crank that we put in, I didn't use like a couple of times, so we put my old one in, hers, because I couldn't use my old one for the type of bike that I got now. But it's all cool though, because we already ordered her the same crank I got, literally 12mm, all that. Like, she getting the whole 9 yards. So we listen. Build video coming soon on that, so y'all stay tuned for that. I'm telling y'all, for real. She gonna get the whole 12mm crank, not 10mm, because we do not fuck with them. Team 12. She gonna get the whole bearings kit, the whole oil seal kit, everything like that. So she gonna be fresh on that, and she getting a racing cylinder instead of like a docile like 70cc. We're gonna put her on a racing set. You know what I'm saying? Because she already got the exhaust. She got the bike, obviously. We're gonna get her some new wheels, get her the boppers, you feel me, and then just hook her up. But yeah, that shit is crazy. Like, it is clapped out. I'm talking about over here we got bits and pieces of the wrist pin, and there's not even a Conrad in there. Like, hold on, let me show you this shit. No Conrad. Like, what the fuck? So that whole thing jammed up in there. See if it spins. Can you turn that for me? Oh, it said, hold on. Okay, yeah. Stop. Yeah, look at it. Oh, so what had happened was it bent. You see it bent? Look at it. Like, spin it a little bit and watch it. When you spin it, look at it. Bent. Clearly see from the head or the top of this piston, it got plenty of fuel, plenty of air, so that was good. The exhaust, everything else good, no spools, no nothing like that, you feel what I'm saying? So like, if you look at that piston, like I said, that's perfect in my eyes. You know what I mean? Perfect. Like, that shit's damn near almost shiny. She don't have no fucking coolant, so it ain't no coolant making that shit like that. It ain't that black, you feel what I'm saying? And she rode it a good bunch, actually, more than I rode my bike. But anyway, let me show y'all the head. Babe, where that head at?
You had it.
I did?
Yeah.
Shit.
Is it on my bike?
Is it in the house? I'm about to show y'all this head real quick, because I'm telling you, it's crazy.
Gotta be out there.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
Because I gotta show them this jump. Hold on. We gotta find that head. Where that head at? Oh, here we go. And it kind of surprised me, you know, like for real, like it really surprised me because I was looking at this shit and I was just like, when we popped it open, I really thought nothing was wrong with it. I really did. I was like, damn. And this is what I'm gonna tell you, this is why I thought nothing was wrong with it. Now, anybody that rides mopeds or like you know what I'm saying? When you blow a bike up, you already know the top of your head is gonna be the main thing that you're gonna have to replace. And this is nothing that I have to, or we have to replace. I don't have to replace this, to be honest with you. Like the ring's good, everything like that. Like, so that's how I know that my build and my touch was healthy on the bike. I just don't realize, I don't really know why it blew up like that. But then again, I do know. It's the 10 millimeters, I'm telling y'all, man. Them shits suck. Like, it's either 12 or better. Them shits really ass. I'm trying to tell y'all, trying to save y'all some money. Cause this is what you're gonna have to go through if you get the 10 millimeters. Now, if that 12, see, I got a 12 millimeter crank in there. It's a Doppler endurance crank. I got some C4 polymer bearings, all that good stuff, you feel what I'm saying? All that good stuff. You know what I mean? So this one haven't gave me no problems, 0 problems. I mean, I had it, I think 13,000 RPMs, 13,000 RPMs. That's pretty damn high, you know what I mean? So it's beating it. I done beat it up. I mean, y'all, yeah. First thing first, we're gonna be getting down to what kit we're gonna be throwing in there. So this is the Athena Race Air Cool. Now, I had the liquid cool before, so I know that Athena makes some good kits and all that. It's pretty basic, but it's not basic. I'm gonna just pull one thing out just so I can show y'all what I was looking for and everything like that. So we're gonna get into that right now. Let's see. You see that right there? Bridgeport. And then it's aggressive at that. That's exactly what you want to look for when you building any hyper race things. And Athena does a great job with chamfering their ports and everything like that, so you don't have to worry about no snags, no nothing like that, you know what I mean? So we're gonna wrap this up and then we're gonna go to the next one because I do want to show you all the parts before I put them on there. But with this kit, everything besides the cylinder, it comes with the head, the gaskets, and the piston and ring. And some re-pedals, my bad. That to the side. Now, these right here, I actually love these Volca C4 bearings. They're the hybrid version, so they got the plastic or polymer inserts, which are awesome. So if you are like the type that don't really know whether you should go from the C3s to the C4s, I really highly recommend those, or highly recommend these, because you just can't go wrong. Like, no cap, I ain't had no problem with it. So like I said, I recommend them. At first I was a little skeptical because of the polymer inserts, but they're great. And lastly, dun dun dun, boom, the crank. Now, this is the vertical crank, but they're both the same thing. Vertical and horizontal. Crank wise, you can fit them in either or. But here's the catch. Only thing is, the engine's different. So with vertical, obviously it's gonna be pumping straight up and down, and horizontal is gonna be like across a plane. So I made sure we got her one of the best cranks out there, you know what I mean? Came with wrist pin already trusted because it's in my bike. And by the way, this is the same exact setup that I have in my bike. So comes with 2 oil holes right here, bottom and front. and I think this is CNC machining, and I think it got like 2 billet inserts in there. So that pretty much wraps it up for the part side. Now we're gonna get down to the meat of it. I'm through talking. Let's get it. So far we got the bearings out. We got the cases split, and right now what I'm doing is I'm cleaning the surfaces up right now, just so we can put the new C4 bearings in here. Let's see. Oh yeah, and we degreased the cases a tad bit. Like, there was black, there was about that dark, like a little bit darker in there. I got tired last night, but it was like that everywhere, and we degreased most of it. Mostly just around the mating surfaces, so that way everything will be clean around there. So we're gonna be using Moto seal for the close up and the gasket surfaces and everything like that, for like some of the irregularities, like the dings and stuff in there. But that's what we're gonna be doing now. Once we get those in there, I will update y'all. Then another thing is, look, so when it blew up right here, needs to be grinded down just a tad bit. I probably could hit that with like a little hand file, or maybe my Dremel, so I'm gonna get at that. And up here got a little ding in it as well, but that's not gonna really matter. I could just smooth it out a little bit, or just leave it how it is. So these right here is the special ones that I was talking about. These are C4, so it got the polymer cage instead of the steel cage, and they are directional, so it's not like you can just slip them in any way. Even though the steel ones, you can't do the same thing. So you always want, for the steel ones, you want the letters and numbers up. When I say up, if you look down in there, you want it upwards instead of downwards. So, but we're not using these, so we toss these to the side. And with these specific ones, so since they have the, hold on, let me open it up. Okay, so what I was talking about is, and it's pretty cool, this is what I want to mention too. So it's pretty cool that it comes with, I guess, pre-lubrication in here. And that's a pro as well. On the back side, as I was saying, was these inserts are polymer. So you want the inserts to face downwards and not upwards. So again, you want the inserts facing downwards and not upwards. One thing, and first thing first. Now, as bad as I do want to show y'all, yeah, this right here, which is the crank puller. If so, I heat this bearing up and it do just close up all the way with no troubles. That's just gonna have to be the end of that, because I'm not gonna take it apart just to do that, because that's just pointless. But I'm kind of hoping that I can show y'all and it don't close in all the way, because normally I would have to basically take my other tools out, break it again apart, and then heat it up hot enough until it actually slipped on there. But luckily, like I said, I created or built this, and this worked. So so we had a slight malfunction, but we went back to the basics with the heat and what you call it, kind of stinking here because they got it, but this is a air duster. You just turn it upside down, make the thing cold. You want it extremely cold, and it's gonna slip on like water. So yeah, let's see how this. Here, hold this real quick. Oh yeah, no wobble. Well, it's obviously a little wobble because of your thing not all the way on, but we gotta put your bolt.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. We gotta put your bolts in now.
That's why I was confused, because you know how like we struggled that one time a little bit.
Yeah, but you see how much I left it down there? I let it get frosty where I seen it still frosty whenever I came back to it.
Okay.
And that's why I turned the heat up for you.
And you don't even put them too tight, right?
Nah, I just want to get them down there quick, so you won't be wasting
Less cranky.
Yeah, and now we're gonna cross pattern. See? So pretty much right now we are like almost there. We got like I got a couple more parts I gotta put on. All of it's down there on the floor. It's not too much. Everything pretty much simple from here. This was the hardest part, was putting the crank, splitting the cases, putting the crank in, seeing the damage that was done. If y'all actually want to see a reminder of what, there's no bringing this back at all. So I'm actually glad it locked up, because with that being said, that's why we got that. That's why we have now that 12mm crank in there instead of the 10. I don't like 10s. I do not recommend 10s. If you can, always put a 12 in your bike. That's going to minimize a lot of errors and you having to dig back into your bike to change it out. Even if you don't have no hyper racing kit, anything, just go ahead and change it out if you have the chance or get the chance to. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's a must, but then again, it's a must. So flat style piston, a must. We out here with it right now. We on the last little bit of the parts video. Right now, just an oil change for both bikes. I'm gonna untart my bike here in a second, and we're gonna do a quick little oil change for her bike. Everything is on this time, including the shroud. It is actually on properly this time. I actually was able to loosen up these bolts, or these screws with the impact screwdriver, and install it the correct way. And then I fabricated a little bolt right here, as you can see. So we working well with that. We made sure her spark plug was intact, put the exhaust on, and now we just gonna have to put her half onto the bike. And let's just get to it right now. Already, so I'm gonna just untighten it by hand. Some oil should come out. I usually always do an oil change on a new build, because so yeah, anyways, like I was saying, I usually always do and recommend oil changes on a new build for one and two reasons. First reason would be is the old oil usually be bad and gunked up from your previous rods and stuff like that. You know how that get. Just do a proper oil change. And 2 is sometimes the seals and at the back crankcase where the gear sit, sometimes it'll leak right there where the oil seal goes or where the gasket goes. So if yours do leak, you can check it, fix it if need be, or just cut out a new gasket for it, and then just make sure you tighten it back up, make sure everything is like tight and everything like that, and drain the old oil and put new oil in, so that way once you wipe everything down and clean, you can see if you got another leak. And that's a pro tip. So gotta untarp the bike, have it untarp, you know. Ooh, look at that exhaust, boy. On game. See, I gotta fix this right here. I don't like this crank right here. I really do. I think I'm gonna have to drain my shit though. I mean, I can leave it because it's been doing fine, but I really don't like that crank. But yeah, listen, if you think it's finna rain too, make sure y'all spray some WD-40 on y'all exhaust. Wipe it down real good, because it's just gonna eliminate all the moisture, and then tarp it so that way whenever you open it back up, it's gonna look crisp like that every time. Or just take your shit in the house, because you don't want no rain. It can deal with the rain, but you don't want too much rain on that shit for real. And yeah, they lost a little nut. We got one. Oh God, I had bought a 2-pack like.
Don't do me.
Yeah, long time ago, but we got it. And if you haven't already, man, go follow Mop Boys and tell them Gorilla Fast TV sent you in the comment below on his video, and just show some support, man, because like honestly, he was one of the real reasons why I hopped in this damn shit right here. I swear, like he was like, whenever I had first got my little moped or whatever like that, I had seen one of his videos, and I was just like, you know what I'm saying, those like them raggedy ass 4-strokes that he used to fuck with. And look, I ain't saying it first, he already said it, so you know what I'm saying, I ain't dissing or nothing like that. I'm just saying, because like I said, that's my boy, you feel what I'm saying? So yeah, so I hit him up. Like I said, I was telling y'all, these are them sliders I was telling y'all about. So they're my design completely. It's a 2-piece design, and it has to be that way because of the way the rod goes through the barrel. So basically you just unscrew it right here. Unscrew that. And you're gonna take the rod out, and you're gonna add you a washer once you install it. So it's gonna go base, washer, rod, and nut, and then this, just like this. Now unfortunately, I don't have one directly on the other side. Let me get this in here real quick. It's not that hard, so I'm just doing it with one hand. Can't get it. There we go. Okay, so like I was saying, I didn't put one on the other side yet because, like I said, this is a prototype, and it would fit right here. So, like I was saying though, it's a prototype. So the infill on my 3D machine, which I go ahead and tell y'all, I wasn't supposed to tell y'all, but yeah, I got a 3D printer. I got a 3D printer now. So basically, I can print and design pretty much anything I put my mind to. So I got a whole lot of ideas with that. But my main concern was the infill. Now, the infill I did was like 35%. It can do 100. It can do actually above 100. So, that being said, I want to reprint those out at 100 or like around there infill for more strength. Now, those are strong enough as a unit. Like every piece on it, both pieces are strong. Together, they're even stronger. So I definitely have faith in it, but I just want to ensure the strength and durability. So I'm definitely going to reprint those. My girl said she wanted some of them. So that was, I know that I'm doing something good, because she's seen me design those on Fusion 360. So if y'all like don't believe me, I swear to God, like that's what I've been doing lately. That's what's kind of been taking up my time. This damn 3D printer. I also have something surpriseful for y'all soon. I'm gonna definitely put a video out on that. I'm not gonna say much about it yet, but I do got a video for y'all. It has something to do with 3D printing, but yeah, so I'm gonna end this right here. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and if y'all haven't already, man, subscribe to your boy Gorilla Fast